Joining us now, the host of My View on Fox News with Lara Trump. Lara Trump is with us now. What do you make of this, Lara? Trump's 45% job approval just is now beating and surpassing Obama at this point in his second term.
Well, Liz, I've said for a long time that I think Donald Trump at the end of his second term in office will go down as the president with the highest approval rating of any modern president. And I think we're seeing it start right now. And I'm actually looking outside my window to see if pigs are flying, because some of those people in there who are giving President Trump credit, a lot of us thought would never hear it happen, but he deserves every single bit of it. And once you do something as incredible and historic as what we saw happen today, the hostages coming home, an end to, obviously this is a 2-year war, but as President Trump acknowledged, this is something in the Middle East that's been going on for thousands of years. And so many people said it will never happen. I'll also take everyone back to Donald Trump running for president for the first time back in 2016. How many people said we can't give this guy the nuclear codes? This man will start World War III. Yet this has been the most peaceful president of my lifetime. He has solved now 8 conflicts in his less than 10 months in office. It is remarkable. It is historic. I am so proud to be his daughter-in-law. I'm so proud to be an American. And to see the video, like we're seeing right there on our screen, of these hostages coming home, my gosh, it gives me chills. So they have no other recourse but to give him credit, and the credit is certainly due, and I love to see it.
You know, Lara, you've been in D.C. It's full of people who make their living pretending they are fixing the problems that they themselves create. So we've got Biden's former Secretary of State, Antony Blinken, saying Biden deserves credit. He's now getting mocked for that. We saw Biden do, things like spending $500 million of taxpayer money on a pier in Gaza that immediately sank in the ocean over there in the Middle East. You know, Richard Goldberg at the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies tweeted, quote, "Every Biden official needs to sit down and be quiet. You did not get us here. You actually put sanctions on Israel. You cut off arms to Israel, appeased Iran, gave money to Iran, and pushed Israel to surrender in a dangerous region on fire and failed miserably." That's what the president inherited.
He inherited an absolute mess. There's no doubt about it. And I heard Lee Zeldin earlier talking about the fact that it took a different perspective in order to get this done. You're right. For so long, by the way, people on both sides of the aisle kind of perpetuated the issues we saw in the Middle East. Donald Trump is not part of the military-industrial complex. Donald Trump is beholden to only the American people, not lobbyists, not special interest groups. And he has always said that he wants peace. He talks about it all the time. When you're one-on-one with him, he is so seriously concerned about the lives that are lost. You hear him talk about it with the Ukraine-Russia, war. You've heard him talk about it here in the Middle East. He wanted to end this, and it turns out it took a different perspective. Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results, is the definition of insanity. We all know that. And so to think that somehow this problem was going to be solved in the Middle East with the same appeasement strategy that we've seen for decades now obviously wasn't going to work. So here you have a businessman from New York City who sent 2 other businessmen in. You have Steve Witkoff and, of course, my brother-in-law, Jared Kushner, going in. And it was absolutely amazing to see what happened. What a great time. What a great time to be an American. What a great time to be alive.